The government meeting yesterday was attended by the head of the Shabak, Israel's General Security Service, Yuval Diskin. Yoni Kempinski is here with the main headlines from the meeting. Shalom, Yoni. So, was Diskin very pessimistic?
Shalom, Aaron. Well, I wouldn't say pessimistic. He's just very direct and straightforward without any political motives and PR tactics. The Shabak head can sit down and present the reality as it really is. He criticized the treatment of the problem of Jerusalem Arabs, the ceasefire with Hamas, and the swap deal with the Hezbollah.
Yoni, the last 3 terror attacks took place in Jerusalem by Israeli Arabs. How does Diskin relate to that?
Well, Diskin said that the Arab-populated neighborhoods in East Jerusalem, and this is Abu Dis, Azariah, and Shuafat, they have become more dangerous than the refugee camp in Jenin. The influences of Islamic Jihad and Hamas and the penetration of dozens of illegal Arabs make this area, as he termed, a no-man land. In this case, he didn't present any solutions, but basically criticized the police. Diskin blames the police for the fact that they didn't decide which district is in charge of the area, the Jerusalem police or the Shomron Yehuda district.
And Diskin related also to the Ta'adiyah, the ceasefire deal reached between Israel and Hamas?
Well, regarding the Ta'adiyah, his opinion is very clear and is based on facts from the field. Since the cessation deal, Hamas has smuggled into Gaza 4 tons of explosives, 50 anti-tank missiles, and dozens of weapons and materials for the manufacturing of Qassam rockets. That's the reason, he explained, that Hamas wants to uphold the ceasefire in order to rearm and prepare.
Now, what was the reaction of the ministers to these details?
Defense Minister Ehud Barak minimized Diskin's comments by saying that we must hear assessments from all the authorities. On the other hand, Foreign Minister Tzipi Livni said that any hostilities should be responded to with attacks against the terrorists. Now, Barak answered Livni and said that firing back will escalate the situation and terminate the ceasefire. It was the IDF, claimed Barak, that presented a wide range of military solutions for the situation in the south before the Ta'adiyah, and no minister approved and supported. And so now he says the ceasefire is all we have, and it must be upheld. Now, many said that the dialogue between the ministers seemed very election-influenced, and it's hard to really understand and estimate what their opinions and strategies really are. But the most interesting quote from this meeting was by Prime Minister Ehud Olmert. He said that the situation in the south is a situation, a reality, that in a few years we will ask ourselves, how did we let this reality build up? But no one really knows whether he was trying to make a few steps back from the ceasefire in order to prepare everyone for Israeli military retaliation, or maybe he was just covering himself up so he could say in the future, I warned you and I presented the dangers.
Now, what was Diskin's take on the recent deal with Hezbollah for prisoners?
Well, Diskin has already spoken in the past against the deal in which terrorists were released in exchange for bodies of Israeli soldiers. But although the deal is already part of the past, he felt it important to continue emphasizing his opinion that these kind of deals only strengthen terrorists and promote future kidnappings.
Yoni Kempinski, thank you very much for joining us.